actually is what they call it down here on the peninsula. All the heavy equipment there, the overlights, more heavy equipment down there, and all the way at the end of the block, that is the target of what we're talking about here. That is an oil rig there. Look at that. When's the last time you've seen something like that right in the middle of a neighborhood, right in the middle of the Balboa Peninsula here? Unbelievable. Better look. Let's go to the video, check it out, closer look, I should tell you. There it is, 110 feet tall, this oil rig, and it's set over that old abandoned oil well that they dug back in the 1920s. They call it an orphan well because after they dug it, a couple of years later, they just abandoned that well because it was only producing a very thick crude oil that was very expensive to refine. It wasn't that high-grade crude, so they abandoned it. And you know what? It was dormant up until the last couple of months. In October, it started to send up methane gas fumes into one of the homes nearby, and then shortly after that, some of that thick, oozing crude oil started to come up through the floorboards, so you have not one but two homes at the center here that have been red tagged. Sadly, may have to be destroyed, and the city says this pumping will go on 24/7, and the neighbors saying it's really been a nightmare. Listen.
I think it's very sad for the people whose house has been impacted. My understanding is they've lived here for decades, and suddenly in October they smell methane, and now they've got oil oozing, and it's just super sad for them, and sad for the neighbors in the immediate vicinity. They're drilling down, I think, 800 feet, and it's kind of just a hump. It's not horribly loud, but I'm sure the people in the houses immediately adjacent might say otherwise, but I'm actually amazed at how not disruptive it is. There's construction noise around here that's louder.
And now you're looking live at that oil rig, and she's right, you can hear that constant hum. The city says they're going to be digging here 24/7 for the next 9 days. They want to get this job done, completed before Christmas time, and their plan is 1,000 feet down. They'll clean out the well, then seal it with a special type of concrete. But the concern also, when you think about it, you know, Newport Beach in this area, the peninsula, very tightly compacted with all these nice homes. And then right over there, about a block or two over, on the other side, I should say, on the other side of this playground, block or two over is the channel. And the last thing you can imagine is they want any of this old oil to seep into the waterway itself. So there's a lot at stake here. Certainly the homes, two of them affected at this point, but the drilling continues here day and night.
So Ed,
sorry, Ed, right on that shot, and when your photographer was zooming out, literally, I mean, it just goes to show what a neighborhood, I mean, obviously you're a residential neighborhood, but you see the window with the light on the left-hand corner there? I mean, it's a family. You could literally see presumably the father and a son inside, a young boy playing around on this Tuesday night, and then that big oil rig, and you can hear the hum.
Oh, yeah, we are a block away. There's security down here. They're keeping a lot of folks away from their own security, except for the folks who live right on the street. But yes, that hum is constant. Folks are going about. They're decorating. They're hoping that this will be completed by Christmas time. They're being good-natured. They're not angry about it, saying, you know, they've got to clean it up because the scenario could be, if it continues to leak, our homes could be affected. You're only like a block away, half a block away when you look at what Al is showing us there. So, yeah, there's a lot at stake here, and that's why the city is hitting it with all they can at this point.
so why could these homes possibly have to be demolished?
Well, I'm thinking I'm not a civil engineer, but I'm just thinking with common sense. You got oil coming up, you got methane gas leaking. I would imagine the city's probably red tagging them, saying that they've been compromised, and that's the fact. I do understand that city officials have been talking to those homeowners. Some of them have been in this neighborhood for decades on end, you know, and they certainly don't want to have to deal with this, but the city's saying they can't guarantee the safety of those homes. At least that's from my perspective.
All right, and thank you, and to photographer Al Ruff. Appreciate you.
Cambria sits on a stretch of coast that never stops surprising me. One moment you're walking Moonstone Beach, and the next you're exploring downtown shops or wandering through one of the West Coast's largest Christmas markets. If you're looking for the perfect way to spend a holiday weekend in December, then let me show you why Cambria should be at the top of your list. We left Los Angeles early on a Friday, and it's about a 4-hour drive to Cambria from the city. We stopped for lunch at Spencer McKenzie's in Ventura, which is one of our favorite spots along the coast. I love the sweet chili sauce here so much that I buy some to take with me every time I'm there, or even ship it to myself if I need more. If you're not in the mood for lunch, Prospect Coffee Roasters in Ventura is also a great spot to get a coffee before continuing the road trip.
On December 6, 2025, from 6 p.m. to even 2 a.m., a standstill gridlock traffic was observed on the Marcos Highway as well as neighboring avenues. When I meant standstill traffic, I meant 6 lanes of parking. Motorists were left stranded and commuters were forced to walk as the traffic even went as far as Katipunan and UP Diliman. To understand why this massive 5-hour-long traffic jam was caused, let's go 9 kilometers to the Marcos Sumulong industry.
After 50 years in logging, construction, and concrete fabrication, and shiny hunters and blacksmithing, every other thing under the sun, I've settled on this shirt. This is a shirt made by Red Cap. Now, each one of the things I've done has sort of gravitated me towards a different shirt. It's not a matter of the best shirt. It's a matter of the shirt that provides value to service that you need for what you do day in and day out. So, I have here a sampling of the shirts that I've worn over the years, ending up right here, right? You know that. And so I just want to kind of point out and talk about them. I started working when I was about 16 with my dad in the woods. Now, as a kid, I wore t-shirts as a kid, and I went back to t-shirts as a young construction worker. But in the woods, trying to do a man's work and look the part around here, Southern Oregon loggers wear hickory shirts, double front logger dungarees, suspenders, cork boots. It's a uniform, it's a look, and it's practical. But a hickory shirt is about as heavy a cotton twill fabric as you can buy. I mean, it's heavy, and it fits good, and it feels good, and it keeps you cool in the summer because it absorbs the sweat, and then it evaporates off. And doggone it, it'll take a pound. I mean, they're slow to rip, and they're slow to wear through. And I liked them then, and I like them now, even though it's not what I wear anymore. Hickory shirts. This one's by Key. I'm a fan of Key products, by the way. I wear their pants every darn day now since Carhartt let me down. But that's a hickory shirt. Looks good, right? And then I decided, since I wasn't going to be an engineer, I was going to be a...
Today we're here at the biggest redfoot farm in the United States. We're not talking about hundreds, we're talking about thousands of redfoots. So let's go check it out, you guys. But before we do that, introduce you, my buddy Franco. What's going on?
Nice to meet you, sir. Welcome here. My name is Franco. I'm gonna be walking you guys around, showing you the premises.
Private location, you're gonna have some fun and see a lot of redfoots. At home, we only have like 20, 30, but here, it's thousands. Alright, so Franco's gonna show us around about a true redfoot tortoise breeding farm. Dad's been doing this for over 30 plus years, and as you can see, they have this thing top of the notch. Okay, Franco, let's see what you know. Teach me stuff. I'm always learning and learning stuff.
So right here we have your example of what we do. This is a female redfoot tortoises. She's starting to dig her nest, relay her eggs.
So this is the nesting area.
This is nesting area.
Softer, always ready to go.
Softer, always ready to go. We water for the humidity. When they feel that's humidity enough, they will go for it. Even though if it's at noon, but mostly afternoon is when you see a lot of them laying eggs. That's evenings,
Just like at my house.
Yeah, and sometimes you will see this is where all of them during the day they like to be warmer.
So these are like, oh wow. So how many redfoots do you have? Can I look this one?
Yeah.
How many do you have inside of each pen here? About
Each man has 125.
125.
Yes.
So the ratio here is what? 20 boys, 100 girls?
So
About that?
it will be 85 females and 25 males.
Wow, okay.
Let's say 125, so 150. Sorry.
150,
Yeah.
okay. How do you guys track them? Is there a way that you guys track them? You guys can here look at them every once in a while? Or like feeding, you do the number counts?
When they're laying, so we have a guy that's always walking around from noon to evenings every time, checking for them and marking them with a yellow little stick that we dig them. Yeah, you see the little stick right here. Yeah, that's for nesting. Other than that, whenever we feed, everyone comes out. I would like for you guys come in and watch that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You guys are have to feed today?
No, we already fed yesterday. We're feeding one day on and one day off.
So when's your next feeding then?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright. Evening?
No, mornings.
The morning, what's that?
Around 8 o'clock we start, we finish around 12. You'll see the thousands of them. They walking out, yeah.
They smell the food and they start running.
They hear the car and they start coming out.
Wow, that's awesome.
And
So what do you guys mostly feed them? Local fruits and veggies?
so we have a diet of pumpkin, tomatoes, salads, concentrated salads.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
insane. So many redfoots. And these guys are all redfoots from all South America. They're all Venezuelan redfoots?
Yes, my dad spent 5 years bringing all of them in.
Wow.
6,000.
But they're not too big, so they're not, these are all little tops. They're all Golden breeders.
Yes.
But they're perfect sizes. I mean, these are your standard best pet tortoise because they don't get that big compared to those Socalas and they get really large. This is something that's really small, and I always tell people, you know, at my place, redfoots are your #1 best pet tortoise. They're beautiful, they're small, and they pretty much eat everything. We were talking earlier, how many nests do you think you're getting a day?
So we're getting in between 48 to 50 nests a day. We're getting probably around 190 to 200 eggs a day.
Wow. And you're collecting, or you have your employees collecting?
No, employees are collecting, yeah.
Okay. Sprinklers go off every day?
Every day when the temperature is a little bit hot and the air is not flowing as
Wind?
hard,
Yeah.
the wind is not flowing as hard, we put the water.
And then I see you have plastic, so on cool nights, drop it down.
Right.
Do you put any heaters in here, or just dropping it down?
Just dropping it
The
down.
sun does the rest.
The sun does the rest.
So that's why you have it like this, like a greenhouse is
Right.
nice and warm,
Shade
nice and hot.
houses, yeah.
Shade houses. This is freaking operation. It's simple and easy, but effective. In cinder blocks, shade spots for keeping it hotter. You got that black here and black here to get that sun and make it even hotter to the hot box. Ferns, promote humidity, I would assume.
Yeah,
Something like that.
For little shade, they like to be, on the
Yeah, like that.
shade side, yeah.
Think that's a little more natural with them. And then the water systems. That's cool. Simple.
Simple.
So I'm sure this was a design you guys did a long time ago. Just horse mess around the water hole so they don't dirty it up.
Correct.
That's it.
They stick their head through here, they drink the water, they don't get inside of the water, they give us a little bit more room to clean them waters, and it's too many of them, so
Yeah.
the guys spend like maybe a day just cleaning and putting water on them.
And it stays cleaner for a lot longer. It's not, they're going to be sitting there all day long and making it nasty. And then the other breakfast when you get sick and it's just not good.
Yes.
You say you have a vet that comes out here as well, make sure everything's good at all times?
Yes, every now and then he comes, like let's say every 4 months, he
Yeah.
checks everything.
Health service, looks everything over.
Yeah.
Wow. So you love tortoises?
I mean, I've been raised into tortoises
Yeah.
since I've been, since I've been wrestling.
Yeah.
I've been,
Yo, you wrestle.
yeah.
But always back to the farming. Farming is key in anywhere in the world. You always need farming. People don't understand that. I always say farming is key of any animal, everything from plants to animals to anything. The world goes around with farming. We're going to search around right now and go see where there's a nest that is actually eggs that haven't got collected today and go bring them to their incubator. Their incubator is probably absolutely massive. I mean, you're talking 6,000 tortoises. So imagine your job is to go around and watch tortoises nest, and when you see them nesting, you drop your yellow stick. So at the end of the day, next morning, you go and collect those eggs. Because not, sometimes you're gonna miss those eggs. And to have a farm, you gotta make sure you're collecting all your eggs, no matter what. All right. So their technique, instead of using your hands and your nails and all that, smooth, nice and gentle, and we're looking for those ping pong balls. Do we find an incubator?
Sometimes they open up the nest.
Test one.
Yes.
A lot of tests.
And this happens when the rain's too hard, there's too many rocks,
They break off.
they break off.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make and they themselves
break them.
They break.
Yeah.
And apparently this one,
Was
only
it
one
egg?
egg happens.
So maybe like a young female.
Yeah, this is more common than you guys think.
Yeah.
Always happens. Expected to happen.
Yeah.
Only one egg, broken egg. I didn't break it.
We had the spoon. Yeah, that's it. Nothing
You
happened.
see, nothing else. And that one was opening.
New nest right here.
And that's right here. You see somebody else. Take some eggs here.
And do you have eggs right now in the incubator?
We have right now 12,000 eggs.
12,000 eggs in there right now. I thought I had a lot of eggs. I got like 250 eggs. 12,000. And you guys raise them here to a certain size and sell them? Or you just have babies and sell them off?
Last year we produced 17,000 eggs.
17,000.
Um,
How many out of that many hatch?
92% hatch.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Really good.
A lot of work. Though.
Yeah. Definitely.
A lot of work. But mostly we sell them babies,
Okay.
baby hatches.
Yeah.
The rest we try to bring them 4 inches.
Yeah.
And then
4 inch wall.
export.
Yeah. Check this out right here, you guys. two nesting right now right in this area. Do you guys have to replace the sand often? Make new mountains like every year?
At least 2 times a year. Right before they are starting to nest, yes, and right in the middle, just because they are so many of them in here, the sand starts to spread around. So
Redo it again, right, ready to go.
correct, yeah. So
I'm sure you're in breeze. This place is loud. There's a lot of
oh yeah, we're just finishing. Right after breeding season ends,
Yeah.
we take them males
Out.
out of here.
Yeah.
Because then they start bothering the females whenever they start opening nesting. Yeah, so they eat the eggs.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, they
So
try
you move all the males out.
Yes.
Wow,
They,
that's actually really cool. That's a cool part of a farm to actually keep the girls away so that, you know, they're not getting bred, they're not getting bothered with nesting, they can do their thing, and then later for breeding season, males come back in.
you're right.
Alright, we got two females right here and two yellow markers, so check it out. And, oh yeah, right here, you guys. We got
Look at that lake.
yeah, we got a nice little white spot right there.
You
Those are
wanna
your
check
females.
that one out? I'm pretty sure you know this.
Look at that, you guys. Nice little ping pong ball egg here at a true giant redfoot tortoise farm. Oh yeah,
That's a good
nice,
nest.
nice one right there.
You got her laying right there.
Yeah, another one right there. That's two. And this is actually really cool. Cool idea is keeping them in white sand instead of, you know, black dirt. But now your eggs are nice and clean always, and they're just perfect. Nice little white ping pong balls. Yeah, that's a perfect clutch. Clutch of five right there.
That's a good clutch.
Yeah, that's a nice clutch. And you, I'm sure your females are as well. You know, they're laying 2-3 clutches a year. Most of them.
Yes, four, even 5 clutches
Wow.
sometimes, yeah.
That's awesome.
And the standard, 2 to 4 eggs
Yeah.
each time.
So now, after this process, you guys put them straight in the incubator, clean them. Everybody's thing is different. So I
Let's
don't
go
know.
check it out.
Let's go make it happen. All right. Taking the eggs to the incubator room, cleaning room. I don't know what to expect. Let's see.
They're not, meant to be for customers. Just
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're,
A lot of them have like melodic.
yeah. Some of them are formed.
Formed. Yeah, it happens.
Much.
So question, you probably have to every once in a while, you know, different colored ones.
Oh yeah, we get albinos, we get icos. Each year hatch, we get maybe 2 albinos and 2 icos.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really neat. You got any albinos this year?
Not, we're waiting for that. We had one albino, but he died.
Yes.
Most of them died. Yeah.
Very weak. Alright, so now first room, clean your feet. Now we're moving into incubator room.
Incubator.
Alright.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. This is top of the freaking wow. 12,000 eggs here right now?
Right now, in this one, it's 10,000. In the
10,000
other incubator on this
red
side,
eggs.
I'm at 2,000 right now.
Here's your precious babies.
Then in 1 second, I'm gonna show you where he.
This is freaking crazy. Alright, here we go. Let's see the process of this. This is, I don't care. Nobody in USA can do it like this now. This is a different notch, right?
So this is the substrate that we use.
Okay.
It's the best substrate that we have found. Before we used to use sand,
Yeah.
but this one keeps the humidity
Nice.
maybe for 3 to 5 days without us even touching them. It keeps them eggs perfect.
Yeah.
We keep them out of the little flies. That's one thing that bothers a lot. Little flies come in.
How do you stop that?
Just keeping the doors closed. Really good sanitized.
Yeah, protocols. and
Yes. So not everyone comes in here and handles this. Just 1 or 2 persons.
Yeah.
Every time.
So you can put them down.
Yeah, I'm gonna just lay them in here.
Alright.
To clean them from.
And every single egg, it looks like it's getting marked as well. Dates are on here.
So
Marked up. You got your candling lights right here. Make sure everything's good. You got your heat guns right here. And you have your misters for every single container. You got fans for aeration. And you have the freaking bug thing. So any extra bugs in here are getting zapped no matter what. You do not want 10,000 eggs to go bad. You have to make sure everything is perfect at all times. What do you think about this, Liz?
This is outrageous.
No, this is insane. And appreciate Al, bro, for sure.
Hey, this is an airport family, bro.
Getting the hookup on this one.
Puerto Rican races. Clover.
reptiles.
Always the best prognosis around.
So every time that we take them out of the nest, they come into the incubator like this. So we try the less handling and outside of here, the better.
Yeah.
As soon as we come here, we just clean with a little towel like this. We just take the excess of the sand, yes. and then we try to mark them. I mean, we mark them in here, just the way they're gonna be incubated. So as soon as they're placed like that in the substrate,
This is like vermiculite, I think.
it's
right?
vermiculite. Yeah.
Okay.
We place them dates, like let's say it's December, so 12 December, the 2nd, and then we give them 30 to 60 days to check them up again and see if they are fertile, and then we separate whoever is fertile
Yeah.
and whoever's not.
Do you keep your unfertile eggs just in case?
A couple, maybe 30 days more, just to make sure that they're not,
Yeah.
30 unfertile or fertile, and then we throw them away, and then we just keep the ones.
The good ones.
Yeah.
And what's the temperature in here like all the time?
So all the time.
Here too. Yeah, everything. Here.
Yeah, so every temperature here it's between 28 to 30. We have one up, one down. Just because.
Celsius. Yeah, Celsius.
Yeah. Yeah, Celsius. I know we do here Fahrenheit. 80% humidity all the time. That's what we're sweating right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Hot day in Florida.
hot day every day.
Hot day anywhere, yeah.
Yeah. Just because of the weather outside, Florida weather.
Yeah.
Crazy cold, crazy hot. So that's why we get them one up, one down.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, but in here, you're always gonna see 30, but in the eggs, they're gonna be 28, 29.
Got
So this is to humidify
Yeah.
the substrate,
Got it.
and this is to disinfect. Every time that we come in here, that we have people in here, or me myself, I disinfect everything on the floor. Yeah. So everything is.
Make sure everything's perfect.
Yes, it is. It has to be. It has to be.
For especially this size of the operation, it has to be perfect because one little mistake, we lose so many eggs.
Correct. Every time that we have let's say an egg that's unfertile, it starts to get like rotten.
Yeah.
And little spores
Yeah.
starts to be around the egg, and that one egg gets the one on the side
Yeah.
rotten too. So in a couple of days, you will have maybe all around the one egg that's bad.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Get back.
That one's almost ready, right?
Ahí está formado, pues tú puedes medirlo ahí.
Little baby, little egg.
Yeah. Eso de
That's cool. That's good, right?
This is a good fertile egg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look.
The little veins.
You can see it moving.
Moves, yeah. You see it moving. The light all the time.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
That he's doing good.
It means, yeah, he's healthy veins.
Yeah.
It's pretty healthy.
That's
pretty
awesome.
healthy egg. You see all around.
Thick, nice things.
Thick night.
Yeah.
Veins.
That's epic.
Yesterday's collection from yesterday and today, you just told us that's a good amount of eggs ready to go.
We expect this to be full maybe in a couple months.
So this is the overflow from next door.
Yes.
Exactly.
Couple months, you'll see it like the other one.
Filled up.
Yeah, filled up. Wow. Around 20,000 total.
It's later in the day, in the evening. Check it out, you guys. They're all coming out, eating the mangoes, cut up mangoes, and you can just look down the rows on both sides. Hundreds and thousands of redfoots are coming out and starting to eat. Absolutely amazing. Crazy thing, as you guys all know about tortoises, they flip over all the time. So imagine when you have thousands, you have to walk up and down every single day, all the time, because if a tortoise flips over, like this one, like this, you're gonna have to help it out and flip this dude over, and it just happens. And if not, the lucky thing is they have the shade, they have misters that go on and off all the time, because if they didn't, if they're in the freaking full-on sun, they'll cook, they pass away and die. Obviously, you don't want that when you have a farm. Absolutely crazy Redfoot farm here in the United States. Appreciate it. That's freaking awesome.
You're welcome, sir. More than welcome every time you want to come.
Heck yeah, I freaking appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.
Someone is out trying to ruin the holiday spirit in the South Bay. Neighbors in San Jose say their Christmas decorations are being stolen.
Yeah, and it's not just.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we received a call from Florida Fish and Wildlife after they discovered an abandoned house full of tortoises. Not one, not two, but over 34 different tortoises that had been left to die. And sadly, not all of them made it. So we got in there, we assessed the situation, and began removing the tortoises in order to give them the best possible shot at surviving. This is by far the craziest rescue mission we've ever been a part of, and you guys are not going to want to miss out on it.
All right, so we're heading in, and as you can see, there's some bullet holes here. Oh man, this is bad. It smells really bad. Oh man, this is really raunchy. This is terrible. Should I believe?
Hey, Oliver, I raised this guy from the hatch. What's up, Oliver? I raised this guy from the hatch, and he's 40 years old right now. What's going on, huh, buddy? Huh? You miss me? What's up, huh? Give me 5? Yeah. No. I need to eat today. Whoa. What are you doing? Yeah, boy, he's aggressive. When he thinks that you have something you're not giving him, is he all right? Here's a carrot. There you go. Very good. Now you got what you wanted, right? All of that. Hey, Oliver.
I will never eat Jollibee again because I found a place that's way better. I'm back in the Philippines and decided to try one of the most popular fast food restaurants in this country. And no, it's not Jollibee. After taking a look at the menu, we ordered a couple of different items. First up is this beloved drink known to many Filipinos as gulaman. We're already off to a rough start because I wasn't really feeling this, but next up is the sizzling seafood.